Welcome back to Quiz Up. Turn your lights on and grab your walkie-talkies because today we are entering the Upside Down. I've got 25 trivia questions covering all 4 seasons of Stranger Things. From Hawkins' lab to the Starcourt Mall, only the biggest fans will survive this one. Let's roll. Let's start where it all began. In what fictional Indiana town does the main story of Stranger Things take place? It is B. Hawkins. It looks like a quiet, boring town, but trust me, you do not want to live there. Breakfast time. 11 has psychokinetic powers, but she also has a serious addiction to which frozen food? It is B. Eggo waffles. She stole them from the grocery store in season 1 and never looked back. Communication is key. In season 1, what object does Joyce Byers use to communicate with her missing son, Will? It is C. Christmas lights. She painted the alphabet on her living room wall. It looked crazy, but it worked. Roll for initiative. What is the name of the tabletop role-playing game the boys are obsessed with playing? It is A. Most of the monsters they fight in real life are named after creatures from this game. Steve Harrington wasn't always a good guy, but he became the best babysitter ever. What is his signature weapon? It is A. A baseball bat with nails. He used it to fight the Demogorgon. Always keep one in your trunk. Season 2 introduced a massive shadow monster in the sky. What did the boys name this mind-controlling creature? It is C, the Mind Flayer. It wants to take over the world by possessing a host. Total nightmare fuel. Let's go to the lab. What is the name of the scientist 11 famously calls Papa? It is C, Dr. Brenner. He raised the test subjects in Hawkins' lab. Definitely not Father of the Year material. Season 3 brought the neon lights. What was the name of the giant shopping mall built in Hawkins? It is B, Starcourt Mall. It had a cinema, a Gap, and a secret Russian base underneath it. Music can save your life. In season 4, which 80s hit song saves Max from Vecna's curse? It is A. That song skyrocketed to #1 on the charts 37 years after it was released. We know 11, but she wasn't the only one. What number was tattooed on the arm of Kali, her sister from season 2? It is B. 008. She had the power to make people see things that weren't there. Chief Hopper has a morning routine. According to him, mornings are for coffee and what? It is C. He just wants his coffee and some peace and quiet. He rarely gets either. Speaking of season 3, Dr. Alexei, the Russian scientist, demanded a very specific flavor of Slurpee. What was it? It is B, cherry. He refused to drink the strawberry one. He knew what he liked. Season 4 introduced us to Eddie Munson. What was the name of the D&D club he led at Hawkins High? It is A, the Hellfire Club. The town thought they were a cult, but they were just nerds playing games. The villain Vecna terrorizes his victims with a specific terrifying sound before he attacks. What is it? It is C, a grandfather clock chiming. If you hear that clock 4 times, run. Justin returns from camp claiming he has a girlfriend. What is her name? It is B, Susie. And yes, she is real, and she is a mathematical genius. Ahoy there! Where did Steve and Robin work during the summer of Season 3? It is A. Scoops Ahoy. They spent the whole summer serving ice cream in those ridiculous sailor uniforms. Before he became Vecna, he was a human orderly at the lab. What was his original identity? It is C. Henry Creel. He was also number 1. Talk about a dark origin story. In Season 2, Dustin adopts a strange, slug-like creature and names it Dart. What did Dart turn out to be? It is B. A demodog. Basically a teenage demogorgon. You can't spell America without who? A. Nancy. B. Erica. C. Robin. It is B. Erica. Lucas's little sister is sassy, smart, definitely knows how to negotiate a deal. In Season 3, Max's stepbrother becomes the primary host for the Mind Flayer. What was his name? It is C. Billy Hargrove. He was the bad boy lifeguard who met a tragic end saving the kids at the mall. Robin Buckley helped crack a secret Russian code broadcast from the mall. What was the first phrase of the code? It is A. The silver cat feeds. It sounded like nonsense, but it was actually a delivery schedule for the secret base. Lucas Sinclair is always prepared for a fight. What is the name of his signature weapon, which he uses to hit the Demogorgon? It is C. The wrist rocket. It's basically a slingshot, but in the hands of Lucas, it's a monster-slaying machine. There is a private investigator who loves vodka and conspiracy theories. What is his name? It is B. Murray Bauman. If you have a problem with Russians or government secrets, he is the guy you call. Whenever Eleven exerts too much energy using her powers, what physically happens to her? It is A. Her nose bleeds. It's the classic sign that she is doing something massive with her mind. Final question. The Upside Down is stuck in time. On what specific date did time freeze in the Upside Down? It is A. November 6th, 1983, the exact day Will Byers went missing. And that's the end of our trip to Hawkins. Did you survive? Comment your score below. Leave a like if you want more and subscribe to Quiz Up.